Another place we use sig figs in adding and subtracting is when we have, let's say, large numbers. So for example, if you have a bank account, let's say you have $4,000 in your bank account. Woohoo! Well, what we know from this is that if you have $4,000, this is actually a range between $3,000 and $5,000, because this is the last significant figure. This thing only has one significant figure, so plus or minus 1 of this 4 would be 3 and 5. So this is some kind of range between 3,000 and 5,000. Now let's say you go and deposit $5 in your bank account. So when we have 4,000, we're going to go ahead and add 5. Let's say I want to know exactly how much you have in your bank account. What we'd have to do is again look for the precision. So going from left to right, we know that this 4 is our best guess. We know this 0, and this 0 are completely unknown. They are not significant figures. This is the only significant figure, and then over here is our only significant figure. So going from left to right, we know everything in the thousands place. You could probably reasonably say that this must be a 0. So we know everything in the thousands place. When we get to the hundreds place, we don't know it at all. So our precision line is actually going to go right here. And when we add it up, we get 4,005. But we only know what's to the left of the precision line. In other words, our answer is still 4,000, a range between 3,000 and 5,000, because if you add 5 to 4,000, that's still well within this range, and we still get the exact same answer. Now if we do something a little more, let's say, complex, so let's say 5,480 plus 5.61, and we want to add these two up. Assuming that these are both measurements going from left to right, we know everything in the thousands place. We know that this one is a 0. We can assume it's a 0. We know everything in the hundreds place. We know everything in the tens place, because this again is assumed 0. And our ones place, do we know this? Because we know that this is a 5, this is a 4, this is an 8. But this 0, we do not know. This is not significant due to sig fig rules. Yet this is. So really this could be a 3, this could be a 9. We have no idea what this number is. All we know is that this 5,480 is really a range between 5,470 to 5,490, because it's plus or minus 1 of the last significant figure. So when we go to add these two up, our precision line has to go here, and our answer is 5,485.61. Now when we go to do this, and I ask you what the answer is, we have to look at this number being a 5. Now, prior to pretty much the last few years, we would have rounded this up to 5,490, but we know new rounding rules tell us we round to the even number. So our answer, this is even, ends up being 5,480.